Microphone is gone.
I have an annoying question.
Oh,
Yep.
So in the past, there have been screenshots of the turn order after it's randomized. Is there going to be any sort of like archive of that after the season so we can know that there's no riggery involved?
I will
need-
screenshot every single one. If there's any questions afterwards, you'll have them for the week before I delete them. We'll say that.
I want to hear the click of the screenshot like Grayson used to do.
Grayson
Oh
does.
my.
I can do that actually, I think.
Y'all are extra.
Thank you.
Like
Let me
this
see.
turn order is not that serious. It's never been that
Can
serious.
y'all hear this? Can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear this?
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't
Nobody's
know.
talking.
How
We'll
did
hear.
he get it so damn loud? How did he do that?
Yeah, that thing shit was loud.
That's all you can hear. That's the
I
thing.
found my microphone price.
Let me, if you guys can find this, I think we're live. Does it say live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I find this? No one watching. I just gotta find the live stream so I can tweet it.
Let me start in something.
Oh, I found it.
Hi,
Copy link.
let's get under. Stuck in the middle. Mm-mm.
Strategic aspect. All right, tweeting the link. If you guys could be ever so gracious and get your friends to watch, come on. Come to tune in. I'll send it.
Hey, my friends
Send
are
it
out
around.
right now.
Do your thing. Press,
My friends are
Send
like,
it
it's a
around. Got it.
Thursday. Like, watch anyway.
All right. Let me get on the account. Oh, that's loud. All right. So who's ready to play some strategic aspect?
Yay.
I'm always
That was an homage to season 1, guys. No one got the reference.
Yeah, I don't watch
This
any
was to
season.
say,
yet.
we are, like Eric Gibson. No, okay. All right. Let me minimize this. Share my screen. We can get this going. Can you guys see this?
we can.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me pull up the randomizer.
Are we about to start in cycle 1 right now?
This is cycle 1. It's season 1, cycle 1.
Oh wow. I was not
We're getting
ready.
right into it. We're a minute on time, minute early. First though, I need to get onto the right slide. There we go. I need to figure out which space is going to be the tiebreaker step. Randomizing that now. Your tiebreaker step will be on space 16 for this first cycle. So take that as you will. Let me switch tabs, go to the other randomizer. And the first turn order of Strategic Aspect Revival, Season 1, is big. First player up is Sophia. Sophia, how many steps would you like to take?
So I just say how many? That's it?
Yep.
Okay. 3.
Perfect. You are on space 3, and you have 3 steps. Just for continuity, if that's the right word, once you say a number, once you say a number, you still can change if you're stuttering over your words, don't know what number you want to choose. And if you're saying multiple numbers, I'll say a number and say official. And then once you say 3 steps official, that's what you can't change that. But if you say, if Sophia were to be like 5, I'll be like, what's your official step? Sophia said 3 official, boom, then we'll go 3. All right, next up, Pranoy,
Hi everyone. I'll be taking 3 as well.
All right. You're on space 3 and you have 3 steps. Next up, we have Gavin McCormick.
4, please.
You are on space 4 and you have -1 steps. Next up, we have Kyler.
3.
You're on space 3 and you have 3 steps. 3 steps. Next up, we have Price.
I'm gonna take a fat 6.
No.
6.
What is your problem?
You're on space 6 and you have -6 steps. Next up, we have Josh.
I'll take 3 steps.
All right, you're on space 3 and you have 3 steps. And finally, we have Manny.
Hey, let me get that fat 6.
All right, 6 steps, or space 6 with -6 steps. You guys have survived 1 turn order. You got it. Good job. All right. Oh, I'm scared I didn't screenshot that. I don't want anyone to be mad at me. I didn't. All right. Next up, we have Josh.
Oh, I'll take 3 again.
All right, you're on space 6 and you have 6 steps. Next up, we have Manny.
6.
You're on space 12 and you have -12 steps. Would you like to steal?
No.
All right. Next up, we have Pranoy.
I'll take 3 again, please.
All right, you're on space 6 and you have 6 steps. Next up, we have Price.
6.
You are on space 12 and you have -12. Would you like to steal?
Yeah, I'm gonna steal from Gavin.
All right, Gavin, you now have -6. And Price, you have -7. Okay, guys, call me out if my math is ever wrong quickly, because a lot of just mental addition and subtraction. So I could mess up. I'm human, especially when stealing comes into play. So next up, we have Sophia.
Go 5.
All right, you're on space 8 and you have 0 steps. Next up is Kyler.
3.
You're on space 6 and you have 6 steps. Next up, we have Gavin.
6.
You can get that screenshotted. All right, you're on space 10 and you have -12. Right? Incorrect. All right. Re-randomizing. Screenshotting. Next up, we have Young Threezy.
3.
Manny. You're on space 15 with -9 steps. Next up, we have Price.
3.
You're on space 15 and you have -4. Next up, we have Gavin.
I just want to confirm the tie-breaking space is 16.
Correct.
Yes.
So can you guys see it up here?
Yes.
Mhm. I'll take a 5.
I'll always put it up there. All right. Space 15 and you have -15. Next up, we have Josh.
I'll do 2.
2 steps. You are on space 8 and you have 8 steps. Next up, we have Pranoy.
I'll take 3 again.
All right, you're on space 9 and you have 9 steps. Next up, we have Kyler.
4.
All right, you're on space 10 and you have just 5 steps. Next up is Sophia.
4.
Space 12 and you have -1 step. Would you like to steal?
No.
All right, not good. Okay. Re-randomizing, screenshotting. Next up is Kyler.
3.
You're in space 13, you have 8 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
4.
You're on space 16 and you have -2 steps. Next up, we have Price.
3.
You're on space 18 and you have -1 steps. Would you like to steal?
Yes. I would like
Okay,
to
steal from-
steal from Gavin.
All right, Gavin, you have -20 steps. And Price, you have 4. Next up, we have Josh.
I'll go 3.
You're on space 11 and you have 11 steps. Next up, we have Manny.
3.
You're on space 18 and you have -6 steps. Would you like to steal?
No.
All right, next up, we have Gavin.
3.
You're on space 18 and you have -17 steps. Would you like to steal?
I'll steal from Price.
All right, you have -12 steps, and Price, you have -1 step. Next up, we have Pranoy.
I'll take 3.
Okay, sorry, just checking the rules for something. Pranoy, you're on space 12, and you have 12 steps. Would you like to steal?
No.
No. All right, re-randomizing. Next up, we have Pranoy.
Didn't I just go?
I
Pranoy?
think you were last, now you're first.
Oh,
Yep,
okay,
you were
right.
last in the last round, and now you're first in this round. Yep.
Right. I'll take 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Okay, you are on space 16 and you have 11 steps. You are the first person to reach 16 that can afford the tie-breaking vote. Would you like to buy it?
Yes.
All right. That means Noi has acquired the first tie-breaking vote. Can you guys see that little symbol next to Pranoy's name?
Mhm.
Okay.
I do have a
And-
question.
Yes, Price.
Are there 2 double ups this season?
No, so
They- the
have you read the
people
rules
too.
on how the double up is decided, right?
Is it different from how it was in the past?
It's very different. So quickly, the eliminated player will gift a player anonymously the double up. No one will know the player has the double up, and it is only good for that one round until the next eliminated player gives another double up. If 2 double ups get played in a season, there's no more double ups. Yeah.
So there's no
So-
purchasing the double up anymore.
No purchasing of the double up. And these little symbols, these little double up symbols, aren't to represent who has the double up, but it is to represent who is doubled up in the event it is used. So let's say someone doubles up Kyler and Josh, I'll put the 2 symbols next to their names. So as you guys vote, you would know. That's why.
Oh, maybe I should have paid more attention to these new rules.
All right. Next up, we have Manny.
3.
You are on space 21 and you have -3 steps. Next up, we have Gavin.
6.
You're on space 24 and you have -18 steps. Next up, would you like to steal? Sorry.
Yeah, I'll steal from Price.
All right, Price, you have -6. Gavin, you have -13. Next up is Price.
6.
You're in space 24 and you have -12. Would you like to steal?
Of course, from Gavin.
All right, Gavin, you have -18. Price is -7. Next up is Kyler.
5.
You're on space 18 and you have 5 steps. Would you like to steal?
No, thank you.
Next up is Josh.
I'll do 6.
You're on space 17 and you have 5 steps. Next up is Sophia.
4.
You're on space 20. Whoa. And you have -3 steps. Let me make sure I screenshot this. All right. Re-randomizing. Next up is Pranoy.
3, please.
It's space 19, and you have 4 steps. Next up is Sophia.
4.
And space 24. Would you like to steal?
No.
Next up is Manny.
6.
Space 27, and you have -9 steps. Next up is Price.
3.
Oops. All right, you are on space 27, and you have -4 steps. Next up is Kyler.
3.
Okay, you have 21 steps. And you're on space 21, and you have 8 steps. Next up is Gavin.
3.
You're on space 27, and you have -15 steps. Next is Josh.
Do 4.
You're on space 21, and you have 4 steps. Re-randomizing. Next up, we have Pranoy.
3.
On space 22, and you have 7 steps. Next up, we have Kyler.
3.
On space 24, and you have 11 steps. Would you like to steal?
No, thank you.
Next up, we have Sophia.
3.
On space 27, and you have -1 steps. Next up, we have Josh.
I'll do 2.
Space 23, and you have 23, on space 23, and you have 6 steps. Next up, we have Gavin.
3.
You're on space 30 at this time. I need your hands up, please. Next up, we have Manny.
3.
All right, you conclude the cycle. You have -6 steps. Gavin and Manny, please grab your pen and paper and have your hands up. Everyone else, please take a quick picture of the board if you need it, because it's about to go down. You'll be able to see it. So I'll give 10 seconds for everyone, and Manny and Gavin included, if you want to take a picture with your phone of the board or screenshot or something, because I'm about to take it down so the viewers can see your faces. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop share. All right, now the viewers should just be able to see you 7. All right. Oh, I've never hosted an auction before, so Manny and Gavin, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to write down a number 1 to 25. Whoever writes the higher number down will be granted safety. Then we will go through with safety rules. So do you guys both have a number written down? Or at this time, go ahead and write down your number while I read the rules just to make sure I'm getting it right. Give you a few seconds.
I'm good.
Remember, it is 0 to 25. So for the viewers that don't know what's going on, they're auctioning off their own steps to try to win safety for themselves. All right, Gavin, do you have your bid? Yep. And you have your bid?
Yep.
All right, at this time, please reveal. Turn around. 1 and 25. So congratulations, Manny. You have been granted safety. Let me
Keeping it official.
Keeping it official. All right.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Manny.
Thank you.
All right. So let me I'm going to, you guys can't see it, but I am minusing 25 from Manny's total. So he is at negative 31 steps, but I'm putting the little shield by his name because he is safe from this vote, but does not have a vote. Gavin also loses 1 step. So Gavin is at negative 13 steps. At this time, you guys can feel free to DM each other, but I'm going to ask you some questions as you do that, strategize. Once I ask for the votes, send me your vote and send official. So when you vote in my DMs, say a name and say my vote official. And we vote to eliminate here in strategic aspect. So figure that out. Manny, congratulations, bro.
Yep.
You're not
thank you.
first boot of season 1. I know you didn't
Yes,
want that.
sir.
How do you feel?
Oh, that's
do you
all I
feel?
need. That's all I needed.
Was there a reason that you gone for it and went so hard to get a?
I mean, I wouldn't say really gunning for it. If I was gunning for it, I was taking all 6s, baby.
Okay. Gavin, you only written down 1 step. What motivated that?
I thought about how many steps I want to sacrifice, and I decided that 1 was enough.
Were you giving Manny immunity in that sense, or safety? Were you giving Manny safety in that sense?
I was mostly thinking about myself.
Okay. Price was stealing a lot from you this cycle, Gavin. How does that make you feel?
A little bit surprising. Step stealing in cycle 1 is definitely pretty unusual for games that I've played. It's not unwelcome though. I like, when SA evolves. Yeah. I am honored to have my step stolen by Price. He's a great player.
Okay. Price, why did you come for Gavin right out of the gate?
It was the second round of the cycle. I just kind of picked a name that I knew. That was my only reasoning. I was gonna start spreading the love, but Gavin started to steal back, so I was like, well.
Okay. You did steal twice from Gavin before Gavin was able to retaliate. Isn't that correct?
No, I stole once, and then Gavin retaliated.
But Gavin's retaliation was evening it out in a sense.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I just, if I would have
Didn't wanna
gone
make-
first, I wouldn't have stolen from Gavin. But
Okay.
yeah.
Understood. Josh,
Yes.
this is your first time playing. There's some alumni here, but you're a rookie in this sense. You've never played this game. You had an interesting step strategy with some of your choices. What did you have much thinking behind it, or was there a strategy?
Well, I was just trying to get steps, and then everyone had a lot less steps than me. So then I was like, okay, I don't need that many steps. So then I started trying to lose steps, and then the round was over. So it was fun. And yeah, I think I learned some things. So I'm gonna go into the next couple rounds a little more educated. So if I get to stay, I hope I do.
It's the first round. Would you be threatened by someone with the most steps, or do you think people should be threatened by someone with the most steps?
I mean, it's a matter of weighing short game versus long game. If you may have found someone you think will keep you safe and not vote you out, then that's important. But like also at what point, if someone has way more steps than everyone, like obviously if I had like 30 or 40 more steps than someone who I considered my ally, like I wouldn't expect them to keep me. So it's just like, I feel like managing steps is a part of it. But again, this was the first round I ever played. So I'm just figuring it all out.
And it's how you view it. Like you could view it as the first round, or you could view it as this is final 7,
Yeah, no facts.
Right now,
not many
Speaking
of
of
us.
speaking of most steps, we have Kyler leading the step count with 11 steps at final 7.
I am.
Yep. Kyler has the most at 11, and that leaves a big wide gap, something we don't see. There is a 42-point step gap between Manny and Kyler. 42. Manny sacrificed 25 steps on top of the 6s he pulled. So big open gap. Pranoy, you managed to get the tie-breaking step. Do you think that's going to come into play this cycle?
I don't know, but I just didn't want to be first boot, so that was my priority to just like buy the tiebreaker in case I'm one of the person who copes votes, so I can like bring it in my favor.
And in your sense, you only need 2 people to vote with you, and you control the vote at this point because Manny kept immunity. There's only 6 votes. So I'm very interested to see how it lands. Sophia, you've been quiet. How are you feeling about this vote?
Feeling good. Is feeling fine.
All right.
I don't know.
At this point, get your votes in. Give me an official with your message. I need those votes in
Want us
private
to say
DM.
official?
Where do we vote for? Like, where do we vote? Like in your Twitter.
So at SA Revival Game private DMs, like where we've talked. I'm gonna make a little note for me to write down the vote.
My mic has been muted
Mm-hmm.
for I don't know how long, but I just wanted to.
Well, I don't think you got asked the question either, so I guess Dom didn't want to.
Who am I missing? Okay. Just tallying the votes, get the votes in.
Oh shit, y'all voting already?
Yep, get
Yeah.
your votes in.
The Damn, there ain't no
I know
second.
it's taking a long time to vote. Like, dang. I just typed the name and sent official.
I need your vote. I need your vote. No more typing. Thank you. Thank you. One more vote. All right. Thank you. Any last minute changes? Because some of you guys didn't say official, so I'm just going to allow any last minute changes. You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. No changes. I have the vote count. So let me just check my notes, make sure I'm doing this right. Grayson, text me if I do anything wrong. All right. All right. This is the elimination ceremony. Welcome, guys. First vote. McCormick. Second vote. Gavin McCormick. Third vote. Gavin McCormick. Fourth vote. Price. Fifth vote. Gavin McCormick. Gavin, I'm so sorry, but you have been eliminated from Strategic Aspect. Any final words?
I've played this game like too many times. It's excellent to see all of you get a chance to play the game more than I did. Yeah, nothing but love. Thanks all for giving me a chance. And good luck.
Thank you so much, Gavin. It's a pleasure
Bye,
having
Gavin.
you.
You're great.
Sorry, Gavin.
Can
Good luck
I
with your
get the
job.
vote count in DMs? Like, when I leave the call.
In 2 hours after the season. But I do have some work for you before you go.
Mhm.
So thanks for coming back, Gavin. It's a pleasure having you. You are a Strategic Aspect icon, of course. But you are the first person to be eliminated, and that leaves some power in your hands as well. You get to privately message me who you would like to grant the double up. So go ahead and send that to me, and you can leave. Thank you so much, Gavin, for playing.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Congratulations, final 6. You've survived the first cycle. Let me screen share as I get the double up message prepared. Can you guys see my screen?
We can.
before the call, the double up is in play. It can only be used the round you receive it. If you don't use it at all, no one will ever know you even had it. And the next eliminated person will just give a new person the double up. So there's only ever one double up in play, and 2 can be played at max. So I'm actually going to ask Grayson, can you please text me when that double up ends? I don't know when the last time a double up can be played. Is my mic bad?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yeah.
I mean, I can hear you,
Mic's
but
bad?
yeah.
Oh,
It's not bad. You're just a little scratchy. Like,
Yeah, you just scratchy. But also when you were revealing the votes, like I didn't hear what you said at first. Like,
Yeah, Loki, I didn't hear any of them.
I didn't hear the first vote.
guys, that is so fake of you guys.
We were just
the
letting you do
first
your
vote
thing, you
was
know?
McCormick. The second vote was Gavin. The third vote was Gavin. The fourth vote was Price. The fifth vote was Gavin. The sixth vote did not get revealed.
Gotcha.
Hello, can you hear me?
Much
Yeah,
better.
you sound so much better.
You guys are so annoying. You guys are so annoying. I had to get a text from a former player telling me that my mic was bad, and you guys didn't say anything.
Was it
I mean,
Emerson?
I thought you knew. I thought you just sounded like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought you was just
No,
That's fine.
no,
I didn't
my
notice.
pod's automatically connected, and I guess so now.
shit.
it's
Is
this. All right.
Grayson watching this?
Of course, Grayson's got to supervise.
Hi, Grayson.
Hi, Grayson.
Once it reaches
don't
final
wanna talk to you,
two, it
Price.
can.
No, he does want to talk to me. Grayson was my
No.
favorite. I used to love just sitting and talking to Grayson during confessional. That was the best part of playing. So,
Grayson loves me.
Grayson's a better
All
host.
right,
than me.
I am going to share my screen. Pretend I didn't hear that. You guys see that?
Yes.
All right. Pull up the randomizer once more. Oh shit, I gotta go all the way fucking back. All right, we're just gonna make a new list randomizer. All right, and we have to randomize the tie-breaking vote again. For cycle 2, the tiebreaker vote will once again be on space 16.
wow.
Oh, wow.
That is, yeah, crazy. Let me screenshot it. And we can get on with the next cycle. All right. First up in cycle 2. Oh, what am I doing? I need to clear this board. We have Price.
6.
All right, you are on space 6 and you have -10 steps. Next up, we have Sophia. Sophia?
3.
Sophia, you're on space 3 and you have 2 steps. Next up, we have Manny.
3. A little far
See if
back,
I
you
can
know.
change this font or something. Oh, good. All right, Manny, you're on space 3 and you have -28 steps. Next up, we have Pranoy.
I'll take 4.
Space 4 and you have 6 steps. Next up, we have Kyler. Kyler?
My bad, I was on mute. 3.
On space 3 and you have 14 steps. Next up, we have Josh.
I'll go 4.
You're on space 4 and you have 5 steps. Re-randomize. Next up, we have Josh again.
I'll go 3.
You're on space 7 and you have 8 steps. Next up, we have Kyler.
6.
You're on space 9 and you have 8 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
I'm sorry, I was muted. 3.
You're on space 6 and you have 5 steps. Next up, we have Pranoy.
3.
Space 7 and you have 9 steps. Next up is Price.
6.
You're on space 12. Would you like to steal?
Sure.
No.
Can I steal from Gavin again?
No.
Let me steal from. I was joking. Let me steal from Manny.
Fuck you.
Manny, you have negative 33 steps. Price, you have negative 11. Next up, we have Manny.
3.
You have 6 steps and you have negative 30. Or you're space
Wait
6 and you
till
have
I get
negative
to
30
that
steps.
12, Price.
It's gonna take you a minute. So
Next up, we have Price.
6.
18. And you have a negative 17 steps. Would you like to steal?
Sure. Let me spread the love this time. Who has the most? Let me take from Pranoy.
All right, Pranoy, you have 4 steps now. And Price, you have negative 12. Next up, we have Manny.
3.
You're on space 9 and you have negative 27 steps. Next up, we have Pranoy.
I'll take 3.
You're on space 10 and you have 7 steps. Next up, we have Josh.
I'll do 3.
Space 10 and you have 11 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
Um, 3.
Space 9, you have 8 steps. Next up, we have Kyler.
3.
You're on space 12. Would you like to steal?
No, thank you.
Next up, we have Manny.
3.
You're on space 12. You have negative 24. Would you like to steal?
Damn. Yeah, let me get Price.
All right, Price, you have negative 17 steps. Next up, we have Pranoy.
I'll take 3 again.
Space 13 and you have 10 steps. Next up, we have Josh.
I'll go 3.
Space 13 and you have 14 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
3.
On space 12, would you like to steal?
No, thank you.
All right, next up, we have Kyler.
4.
You're on space 16 and you have 10 steps. Would you like to purchase the tie-breaking vote?
No.
All right, no. You, next up is, let me make sure this everything is right. Next up is Price.
6.
It's 24 and you have negative 23 steps. Would you like to steal?
Yes.
From
From
who?
Sophia. Oh wait, no, Josh. I'm sorry.
What's your official decision?
Josh.
Josh official. All right. Josh, you have 9 steps. Price, you have negative 18. Next up, we have Sophia.
Wait, where am I? Okay, sorry, I'm getting confused with spaces and steps. I have one. Okay, 4.
All right. Space 16, you have 10 steps. Would you like to purchase the tie-breaking vote?
Yes, please.
All right. Sophia has earned the tie-breaking vote for the round. Next up, we have Manny.
3.
Space 15, you have negative 16 steps. Next up, we have Pranoy.
I'll take
What was that?
5. I'll take 4.
A 4? 4 official?
Yes.
All right, you're on space 17, and you have 9 steps. Next up, we have Josh.
I'm gonna do 5.
You're on space 18, and you have 6 steps. Would you like to steal?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my 5 back from Price.
Oh my god.
Space 11, and Price
Just 'cause
has
you did it to me.
3. All right, next up, we have Kyler.
6.
All right, you're on space 20. Shoot. 22, and you have 4 steps. What just
Nice.
happened?
You didn't erase the 10 or something. You press enter. Yeah.
Press enter, yeah. Everything looked right. Kyler's on space 22 with 4 steps. Okay, next up we have Price.
3.
Space 27, and you have negative 20 steps. Let me make sure I screenshot this one. All right, perfect. Next up we have Josh.
I'll do 3.
We're on space 21 with 14 steps. Next up we have Pranoy.
Hold on. I'm at 17 right now. Okay. I'll take 3.
All right, you're on space. Well, on space 20, and you have 12 steps. Next up we have Price.
3.
I'm like, I
All
feel
right,
like you
hands
skipped
up.
me
You're on. What was that?
I feel like you skipped me last round.
You think I skipped you last round?
Uh-oh.
So we're on round 6, and you've only took 3s this round, right?
Correct.
So you've gone 5 times, and we're on round 6.
Okay. All right.
All right, but thank you though, Price. Thank you. Oh, Price has his hands up just how I like them. Thank you. All right, next up is Sophia.
Sorry, 4.
You're on space 20, and you have negative 1 steps. Next up, we have Kyler.
5.
In space 27, and you have 1 step. Up we have Manny.
3.
Space 18, and you have negative 13. Would you like to steal?
No.
All right, were you randomizing? Next up, we have Sophia.
3.
Space 23, and you have 2 steps. Next up, we have Kyler.
3.
All right, you conclude the cycle. Please put your hands up. This is the final scoreboard of cycle 2. Sophia has the tie-breaking vote, and we will compete for the safety auction with Price and Kyler. Take a picture
Can I
of the
take a
screen. You have
picture?
5 seconds. Yeah, go ahead. Take pictures. If you need it, it's going down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hello. All right. At this time, Price and Kyler, please write down how many steps from 0 to 25 you would like to auction off for safety. All right. Thumbs up. Are we good?
Hold on. My
Okay.
pen's broken. Okay.
Thumbs up if you're good. All right. Count of 3, please show. 3, 2, 1. Let's see them.
Wow.
We got
Wow.
3 and 4. So Kyler wins safety by 1 step. Congratulations, Kyler. At this time, you have just 2 minutes to decide what you would like to do with it. You can talk out loud if you want. But Kyler, you're going to have 0 steps when you come back, but you did earn safety. And Price, you will have negative 20 when you return, if you return. All right. Kyler, you have a big decision? What are your thoughts?
Hmm.
Six players remaining. You have safety. You can either keep it for yourself, make final 5, but you lose your vote this round, destroy it, risk your life in this game, but you have a vote to dictate what happens, or you can give it to one of your other 5 opponents.
Was the double bot, or not the double, the tie broke,
Given,
whatever.
but we don't know who has it.
Tiebreaker
No,
was
the
bought
tiebreaker.
by Sophia.
yeah,
Sophia
Sophia
has
was
the
the
tiebreaker.
Okay.
You got about 30 seconds to decide, Kyler.
I'm gonna keep it official.
All right. Kyler has kept safety, so Kyler cannot be voted out, but Kyler does not have a vote. There are 5 votes at this time. I'm going to put the safety. Nope, it's already there. 5 voters. So, Kyler, congratulations. You are making the top 5 of this game. How do you feel?
Feeling good.
Feeling good. What dictated the decision to keep it? You were thinking about it for a while, whereas Manny was pretty quick around round 1 with his decision.
Well, I think with 5 votes, there's a lot of like scenarios, and with 6 votes, there's a little less, especially with the vote. I forgot what it's called again, but so I just had to worry about that, but I think I'm good.
Okay. Price, once again, you were stealing the steps. Is that your thing?
I mean, if you're not gonna steal steps, then what are you doing? I'm just saying.
Okay.
Especially if you take
People were stealing them right back, though.
But I'm taking 6s. Like, that's the only way to keep it even. Like, if I take 6s, don't steal, if somebody happens to steal from me, then I'm fucked.
Okay, I see so it's more of a safety net
Mm-hmm.
in case someone does steal. All right. Everyone's looking down at their phones. I want to check my phone to see what's going on. Kyler, you're sitting pretty though. That's the thing.
Sure.
Kyler, do you
Call
think
it
you'll have a
that.
say in this vote, even though you're safe?
I don't think I'll have a say, but at least I want my opinion to be heard by people, but if not, it's okay.
Josh, how do you feel that the double up is in play this cycle?
Is it known it's on play on?
No one knows who has the double up except for me, God, and the double up holder.
Okay.
And Race.
I'm not too worried about it because no one has like an inordinate amount of steps, so like it wouldn't be game changing. Wait, would someone take on like all of someone's negative steps?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's tragic.
So,
like,
I mean,
if I
the
was
deeper we
paired
get.
up- If I was paired up with somebody with a lot of steps like you, and I got voted out right now, you would get all my negative steps.
Interesting. But no one knows, so I mean, I guess that's not affecting anything. But it's definitely, I don't know, am I wrong about that? Like I'm inexperienced. Am I not seeing
Wrong
something?
about
Personal
what?
opinion.
Like, are we supposed to play? Am I missing something? Am I supposed to be playing around the double up right now? Like, I just don't.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know about it. I'm just curious.
the double up will be played before eviction votes are cast if the double up holder wants to play it. If they don't, no one will ever know they had it.
Okay. And it can only be played
Yep.
twice in the game.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Sophia, what are you considering for this vote? What comes into play when you're deciding who should I vote out?
Well, obviously step counts. You don't want to have anyone too far ahead, too far behind. And just who you.
Why would
think
you not
are-
want somebody too far behind?
behind.
Well, I guess they can slip by. I don't know. I feel like just staying even is good, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just
I
speaking.
mean, there are only 4 more rounds before the final cycle. If anybody's too far behind, they can't catch you in the end. So
Well,
No, I'm just speaking. I don't like being asked questions.
Josh, you've taken the lead with the most steps. Do you think that puts a target on your back?
I hope not. I don't know, how much am I leading by?
That's it.
currently-
Don't say.
I mean,
But-
you asked. I was going to answer.
Yeah.
I mean, you currently have the most with 14. The Prenoy has 12, so y'all are like neck and neck. But then the next closest is Kyler with 4, Sophia with 2.
I have
and
0
me-
now.
Oh yeah, Oh, you have. Yes, you have 0. And then me and Manny have like negative a lot.
Okay. I think I want to know what's going to happen with this double up. So at this time, the double up holder, if you'd like to use it, please speak up. Got about 5 seconds if you'd like to use it. Damn, not coming into play. I guess we'll never know.
Oh
who
my
had the
God.
double
We'll
up.
never know who had it.
All right. The double up is no longer in play. All right. At this time, please DM me your votes to eliminate. Any votes that I had before this don't count. I need whatever vote you have right now to send. So if you've sent a vote already, please resend it. Say official with it if you can.
I really want to know who had the double up. Anybody feel like sharing? Even like it's not going to be used now. If you want to share, you can.
I
share.
had it. I had it. I like Gavin.
Why'd you decide not to use
So
it?
Sophia, you're claiming that you had the double up?
Yeah. Well, why not? It's
Okay.
Subway. Rip
Why did you
Gavin.
decide not to use it? You could have like, I don't know,
I,
helped somebody, hurt somebody. You never know.
I feel like I'm just trying to chill.
I got you.
I don't know. I'm doing my best.
All right, everyone, I have the votes. If you didn't say official with your votes, you have 5 seconds to change it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let me just make sure. I'm going to double check. This is important that I don't get it wrong. 1. Okay. Thank you. All right. Welcome to the second elimination ceremony of the season. There are 5 votes. Kyler is safe. First vote, Manny. Second vote, Sophia. Third vote, Manny. Fourth vote, Sophia. Final vote, Manny. Manny, I'm so sorry, but you have been eliminated.
Good move.
Any
That was
last
smart.
words?
No, good move for sure. If there was anyone that was gonna win this, if I didn't get voted out, was me. So good move. It's fun meeting all you guys for sure. It's been a blast. Fuck you, Price.
I didn't do anything.
I know. I just wanted to say it.
Thank you, Maddie, for playing. Young Three, see the
problem.
third.
No, it
Always
is.
a pleasure. You're a legend. Thank you for coming. At this time, I mean, go ahead and DM me who you want to give that double up to. And then hopefully you watch. You have a decision.
All right.
But thank you for playing. Please
No
leave
problem.
this time. All right. Congratulations. Final 5 of Strategic Aspect Revival Season 1. You guys are killing it. There's some fun facts I'd like to share, though. The first 2 boots were the only 2 classic winners on the season. So
Oh, wow.
no one left has ever won Strategic Aspect before. So very fun fact. Gavin had won twice. Manny had won twice, and they're both out first 2. So very interesting to see. We will move forward. I'm just getting Manny's decision on the double up. Okay.
So I just want to know, like, are we doing like a vet thing? Is that what we're doing right now?
Fuck.
I had no idea that Manny had won.
You still
I
got it?
I didn't say one. I said vet. I said veteran.
Oh, I didn't even know he put the only one I knew had played was Gavin, and that's just because I like watched 20 minutes of a game that was on the.
But before the
strategic app.
game started, we literally sat here and talked about playing the game before.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wasn't thinking about it.
Are you high, Josh?
So, yeah, a little bit, but also I just wasn't thinking about it. Like it's not a vet thing. It was just strategic.
It was just strategic by
It
sending away one of the people with the lowest amount of steps.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's how you think strategic aspect is one, I mean, go for it.
We'll see
But
how.
I wasn't just talking to you, Josh. I was talking to like the everybody here. You're the only one answering though. I don't know if everybody else was afraid to speak or not, but Sophia, you looking like a deer in headlights, babe. I know you don't like questions, but I'm asking you a question.
No, just feel like I don't know. I so whenever I watch Survivor, I'm like, why is everybody answering at tribal? I'm like, I feel like it's better to just I don't know. I have my thoughts.
Share them.
Share them.
Share them in the DR.
We want to watch this back and we want to entertain. I got people
Right,
messaging me
I don't
saying,
play to entertain.
play to win. All right, respect. I mean, everyone has their things, but we will move on to the next cycle. Actually, 1 second, guys. All right, guys, Race's going to bed. Good night. Everyone say good night, Raisa.
Good night,
Rachel.
Raisa.
She's an old woman.
No,
Wants to go to bed.
I have work.
All right. So I have randomized the next tie-breaking vote, and it will be on space 25. That is the highest possible step it could be placed on. So let me share my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Hello?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, sorry. Also, another fun fact, Manny and Gavin both left with negative 13 steps. So that's cool. Something to think about. Let me pull up the randomizer.
I am weak.
First up, what's going on, Bryce? What are you laughing at? Can't be me, right?
No, it's not you.
Okay.
Manny thinks I got him sent home.
Next up, first up, we got Josh.
I'll go 3.
What was that?
3.
We're in space 3 and you have 17 steps. Next up, we have Price.
6.
You're on space 6 and you have negative 26 steps. Next up, we have Kyler.
3.
On space 3 and you have 3 steps. Next up, we have Pranoy. Pranoy?
I'll take 4. I'll take 4.
All right. Space 4 and you have 11 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
3.
You're on space 3 and you have 5 steps. Re-randomizing. Next up, we have Price.
6.
You're on space 12. Would you like to steal?
Yes. From Josh.
All right. Who would you like to steal from? All right, Josh, you have 12 steps. Next up, we have Pranoy.
I'll take 4 again.
You're on space 8 and you have 10 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
4.
Space 7 and you have 4 steps. Next up, we have Kyler.
3.
You're in space 6 and you have 6 steps. Next up, we have Josh.
3. 3.
Yep. Sorry.
Say it again.
Space
Louder.
6. And you're on steps. You have 15 steps and you're on space 6. Is that right? Sorry, I was checking something. All right, next up, we have Kyler.
What's the space? Never mind. 3.
All right, you're on space 9 and you have 9 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
I'll go 4.
Space 11, and you have 3 steps. Next up is Price.
6.
You're on space 18, and you have negative 33 steps. Would you like to steal?
Yes.
From who?
Josh.
All right, Josh, you have 10 steps. Next up, we have Josh.
You literally have the most steps. Like, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm not taking personal. I'll do 3. Just for Price to steal it again.
You're on space 9, and you have 13 steps. Next up, we have Pranoy.
Okay. 4.
You're on space 12, and you have 9 steps. Would you like to steal?
No.
All right, next up, Pranoy, you're up again.
3.
You're in space 15, and you have 12 steps. Next up is Sophia.
3.
In space 14, and you have 6 steps. Next up is Kyler.
3.
You're on space 12. Would you like to steal?
No, thank you.
Next up is Josh.
3.
Space 12, and you have 16 steps. Would you like to steal?
Yes.
From who?
Bryce.
All right, Bryce, you have negative 33 steps. Next up is Price.
6.
You're on space 24. Would you like to steal?
Kyler.
Oh.
You're stealing from Kyler?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that means you have negative 34. And Kyler has 7, right? Okay. I think that's right. Josh has 21, is that correct? Okay.
Yeah, from 16. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Next up is Josh.
Do 3 again.
It's 15, you have 24 steps. Next up is Kyler.
3.
Space 15, and you have 10 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
Okay. This is going so quickly. I'll take 4.
All right, Pranoy, you have 19. You're on space 19, and you have 11 steps. Next up, we have Price.
3.
You are on space 27, and you have a negative 31 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
3.
You're on space 17, and you have 9 steps. Next up, we have Sophia again.
Sorry, what am I on? 17. 3.
You're on space 20, and you have 12 steps. Next up, we have Pranoy.
3.
It's 22, and you have 14 steps. Next up, we have Kyler.
3.
Space 18, would you like to steal?
No.
Next up, we have Price.
3.
All right, you've reached space 30. Can I have your hands up? All right, thank you. Next up is Josh.
3.
Space 18, would you like to steal?
No, I'll leave it.
All right, next up is Price. Oh, no, Price is already at space 30. Pranoy.
3.
Pranoy?
3.
All right. In space 25. And you have 17 steps. Would you like the tie-breaking vote?
Yeah, no, not this time.
You said no?
Yes, no.
Okay. Next up is Josh.
I'll go 3 again.
It's 21 and you have 30 steps. Next up is Kyler.
Three.
It's 21 and you have 16 steps. Next up is Sophia.
5.
You are on space is 25 and you have 9 steps. Next up is Sophia again.
5.
All right, that concludes the cycle. Sophia, please put your hands up. All right, everyone take your pictures. Sophia and Price can take your pictures as well. Yep. You guys have about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, Sophia and Price. Stop the screen share. All right. At this time, please write down how many steps you are willing to bid for the safety auction. The person that writes down the most steps will be granted safety.
What's the highest and lowest we can do?
It is 0 to 25. A voting chart will be posted tonight for those messing.
You ready?
Sorry, guys, I'm just checking one thing. All right. So on the count of 3, Price and Sophie, can I get a thumbs up if you're ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, please show. Price, you have 25. Sophia has 5. So congratulations, Price. You have been granted safety for the round. What are you thinking?
I'm keeping it official.
You're keeping it official. All right, let me just minus these totals, a little math. Geez, 25, 53. So Price, that leaves you at negative 53 steps, but you are confirmed in the final 4. So congratulations, that's a good feat to make. As for Josh, Sophia, Kyler, and Pranoy, one of you guys will be the next boot of strategic aspect. So let me just make sure I'm doing everything right. Price, what are your thoughts? You're safe, but no vote.
Well, I just tied my highest placement in strategic aspects. So here's to that. King of fourth place.
Congratulations.
But yeah, I don't know. They can duke it out. I don't give a fuck who goes home right now.
Price, are you willing to reveal who you voted last round?
Yeah, I voted for Sophia because that's what I wanted to go.
Is everyone willing to reveal who they voted last round?
Sure.
I mean, we already.
Josh, who'd you vote?
I voted Manny.
I
Yeah.
voted Manny.
I voted Manny.
And Kyler did not vote. Okay.
Right. I heard that he put out my name in the second round first from
Who
multiple
did you hear
people.
that from?
I don't think that is good
I mean,
for
because I
my name.
also told you who was the first person to say your name in that chat, and the first person to say your name was Josh and Sophia. But I mean, if you heard it from somebody else, that's okay, because we came to you to let you know that your name was out there the same way you're saying that they came to you and you picked a side. But it's cool.
Yeah, but I also believe in action speaking louder than words. So
What action?
if they had said my name, they would have put my name down. That's
Neither did Manny.
Well, I heard otherwise, but
I mean, because
I
like
mean-
I said,
Okay, so So
Wait,
what
I
if
can't remember. Are screenshots allowed or not in this game? I can't remember because I definitely got screenshots.
no
I
screenshots?
Correct.
No screenshots allowed, guys. Come on now.
Well, if screenshots were allowed, I would show you that.
It's your
I-
word
I-
versus the other word.
I spoke to Pranoy about that, so it's not even a big deal. Like
I mean, it doesn't have to be a big deal. I'm just going off of what Pranoy
no, I
said.
feel you. I'm just letting you know, like, I feel your point, but like, I did let Pranoy know the reason behind why we did that, and
So-
it's all valid.
So Bryce, it's not that I don't believe you. I know that you were saying the truth when you said to me that Josh or Sophia put out my name. I believe that was
I didn't
the
say
truth
or, I
that
said and.
right. That both of them put my name out. I believe that, but then I also trusted in their and them that they would not.
So you
eventually
had
write
an
my name.
alliance prior
Alright,
to. what
I
you're
need to
saying.
speak up because I think I'm in trouble here. So, Pranoy,
Yeah, you
are you
are
saying that
kinda-
you're with Josh and Sophia?
I didn't say that.
No, because I think we should be here together, Pranoy, because I thought that's what we were gonna do. I think we should continue doing that. We have 4 people here. These 2 on the left, Josh and Sophia, are not going to vote each other here at all. And if you go to Final Four with them, you and Price can battle it out for safety, but it's not gonna matter. Because whoever doesn't get it is gonna go home and they're gonna be Final 3 with majority votes.
I mean, he's not lying.
And if you split up the duo, you're stuck with like me and Price. We haven't been on the same page. And then whoever I'm basically betraying one of the 2 on the left at this point, and whoever's left is not going to want to work with me either. So you're in a position of power if you vote
Why-
with me here.
Why did you say that you would be betraying? Like, did you have an alliance with them?
I did. They have an alliance, I think, with everyone. So
They do.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's Sophia's game. Everybody knows that. That's why I wanted Sophia out second. But
I would
get
I would
the rest
say
of y'all
though, I would say though, have we, I mean, y'all could lie right now, but Pranoy, we've literally mapped out the entire game that we wanted to do, and it's going exactly what we said we were going to do. So like, I understand why.
what was
you know,
the final
people-
2 in this mapping out?
And that we had
I
a
don't
final
think the
three
final
with-
2. I don't
With
think the final
Pranoy,
2
Josh and Pranoy?
and me, Pranoy, and Sophia were a final 3.
I don't think the
But
final
so
2
were we.
included,
So were we. So was this
Josh,
triangle,
Smith.
and so was this triangle. They're all final 3s. So why are you
saying,
just
but I don't
mentioning
think the
this one
final
now?
2 would
What
include
what
Josh
validates
having
your
Pranoy
final 3 with
7.
Pranoy to be better than the one with me?
Because I didn't. Well, it's not better.
Why
or-
are y'all fighting for
It's not
Josh's
perfect.
attention? Josh has 30 steps right now. Do y'all
At
think
this
y'all gonna
point,
catch
I
up?
want everyone's hands up. We're just gonna do no DM. So that's the game. Interesting.
I just want to know, like, do you really think you're gonna beat Josh in the end if you
I
go to
just-
final 2?
I mean, I'll let
Like,
y'all know
nobody's
right
feeling for
now.
Josh.
I'll let
Josh
you
has been-
know right now.
All right. No, Josh, my turn. Josh,
Yeah, no, I don't
did
mean
you
to
not
interrupt.
before
Go
the
ahead.
before the game? Did you say that you were going to vote out Sophia because Sophia is not nice to you in Twitter games?
Yeah, I
That's
said.
not true.
Was that in the cards? Were you ever going to do that?
No.
I don't
That's-
think Josh and I have ever actually worked together.
Yeah, no, it's funny because we
That's
are
a lie
friends
because we
in
worked
real
together
life,
in
but,
Jets
like,
right in front of me. But
Well, in
it's okay.
Jets, but I mean,
that
no,
was the
I
first
was thinking
time.
long games.
Anyways,
mine more.
Get him
Anyways,
again, get him
anyways,
again.
I want to vote one of them. Pranoy, do you have a preference? Are you going to vote any of them?
I mean, you can pitch your case to me as to.
Let's vote out
whoever-
Josh.
How is this to you? Josh has 30 steps right now.
It's going to
That's
tie.
almost double
I mean-
the second person in this game. If you want to win, the idea is to get rid of the people with the most steps.
And there's a duo here.
Y'all
Gotta
know
remember
what I'm
that.
about to do with these steps. I
I'm voting
literally put
Josh.
them up so I could race to immunity next round, and I'm just gonna six my way there. So if anyone
And then
wants
so
to
you're
race
going to win
with me,
immunity,
that's-
leaving Pranoy or Price in the dust to fight for themselves.
No, just
There's only one spot. There's only 2 spots, I mean, and you're already taking up one if you're racing for immunity.
yeah.
You just admitted to wanting to screw over Pranoy
How am I gonna screw over Pranoy doing that?
because you're
If you
taking his
get
spot.
immunity, you can't be in there to the vote with him.
Oh well,
taking
no. At
his
that
spot.
point, if I won immunity, I would just probably get rid of it because we control the
Because
vote
you had the numbers. Why would you vote out Price in that situation?
Why wouldn't we vote out Price in that?
Because
situation?
Price has
Because I'll
negative
have negative
37,000
steps.
steps. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It does
Oh.
I
nothing
can't-
for
That-
Pranoy.
that
Josh
isn't
could also
necessarily
lose
how we've been
50.
It
playing this
doesn't do
game.
anything
We've
for
been playing
Pranoy.
more with loyalty. I mean, that's.
But then
that's
you
what
win,
I've been playing
Sophia, so
for.
that's great for you. You want Josh to lose 50. Pranoy, it is best for you to take out one of the duo right here. You're not going to make final 2 if both of them are in at final 3. It's not going to happen. And that's just me. I said we're going to be the sneaky duo. I thought we were going to take out Sophia last round. I thought that was going to be the greatest thing ever, but it went a different way. But it's okay.
I understand that I am coming like as a newbie in this game, and I also understand there are a lot of
Everybody's new for no.
Everybody's new, basically. I'm
Okay, I don't know,
basically
like,
new.
but I understand there are pre-existing relationships. So my intention in this game is to play a strategic game that would help me go forward in the game with chance to win.
And what
If
is that
certain person
strategy?
would end up-
So right here, your best chance strategically to win is to vote out Josh, but that's just me. I'm sorry. I'll let you continue. My bad.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Because you and Kyler pretty much have the same number of steps. I have negative 100. I mean, negative 50. I'm nowhere near catching up to either of you. Josh has 30 steps. Like, yeah, Sophia is Sophia, but Sophia only has 6 steps right now. And if none of you want to work with her, she still can't beat you.
Let me.
So Sophia will be the one having to race for safety next round, and Sophia will be in the high negatives like me.
So
that's
if
just my
we're
opinion.
following a map out here, this is what's gonna happen if we vote out Josh here. Price and Sophia are gonna race for safety, which means me and you can accumulate 3s, would be in a position, and then at final 3, me and you race, and then one of us loses the safety. You go to the end, well, the other person wins. At that point, you have more than a 50% chance of winning. If you take me out, your chances are very small unless you race for safety, win a less than 50% chance race against Josh and Sophia. Your chances are very small in a final 3 with them.
I don't.
And we
see
have
how
the
that
same
makes-
amount of steps, me and you.
Why
I
are
mean,
they?
Josh,
Why
you
are
got 30
they small?
steps. There's nothing you can say to change that fact that you
I
got
mean,
30 steps.
I've literally been honest with Pranay this whole time, and I'm going to not have those.
So
See,
have I.
that doesn't mean
I've been
anything. You
I'm not saying
extremely
you
honest
haven't,
to
but I'm
Pranoy the
saying
whole
that those
time.
30 steps are irrelevant as long as I keep my, truth, which I have to Pranoy.
I was in Pranoy's DMs giggling because I was so excited to work with him. So if there's
I
any
mean,
sort of
everybody here has
honesty and
been honest with
upfrontness,
Pranoy. Pranoy is the one who's made the decisions. So
I
we're
just think it's
still in the
best for you,
same boat.
Pranoy, to not vote me out here because at this point, I don't even have it. Like, it's a 50-50 chance of me staying if you keep me here.
That is
If-
also true. Not cheating anybody's
Not
decision.
putting on the spot. Okay.
Okay, at this point, I feel like
least give me the 50.
we're
At least give me the
we're wrapping
50%.
it back into where we started. So DM your votes, but that's all the DMs I want to see. Give me one name
I
official
say you
in my
make them
DMs.
vote out loud, but
Right now. No more campaigning.
I
Let's
say
type
give
it.
them a countdown. 15, 14.
All right, let's go. 5, 4,
Type it. Hold on.
3. The fact I have no votes, you guys went to those private DMs. 5, 4, 3,
Oh shit! Wait. Oh my god! I fucked up my votes.
2, 1.
No way.
Josh, I need your vote. Josh, I need your vote.
I sent it to you.
Well, that was 9 minutes ago. Can you send it again just to make it official?
Sure.
Not 9 minutes ago. Oh, John knew what he was doing.
Okay, official votes.
Oh.
Sophia, is your vote official?
Yeah.
Josh, is
Sorry,
your vote
I never
official?
say official.
Yeah, I
Alright.
haven't officially there. I apologize.
We
Oh,
have an
wait.
interesting
Actually,
vote.
this might be. I don't know.
I would like to see the double up used. So somebody use it.
That is correct. Did the double upholder want to use their votes? I'll let people revote if it is used. Double upholder.
I mean,
5.
I'm just-
Come off mute if you want to, or unmute or mute, whatever. If you want to use it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I would want to use it. I am putting. I had to put 2 people, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So I'll put myself and Kyler.
Okay. At this point, I need all 4 of you to re-vote in my DMs. I made a false alarm, not calling the double up. So please cast your official votes in my DR. Pranoy and
Alright.
Kyler.
Wait. Can we converse again? Hold on.
No conversing.
No
That's a double up.
conversing.
Oh
no,
my
we're
god!
going.
Pranoy just won the game.
R.I.P. Kyler.
R.I.P. me. Oh my god. Wait, Josh and Sophia, vote Pranoy.
Kyler, I need your vote. I need your vote.
Hold on.
Pranoy, I need your vote. Kyler, I need your vote.
I said
voting.
officially this time.
Okay. Elimination ceremony. I have the vote.
This is so stupid. I can't wait to watch the end of this game. This is
First
fucking
vote.
stupid.
You would get Pranoy's vote. You would get Pranoy's too if we voted Pranoy.
It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it would literally be.
I'm on the
same
outs of a
thing.
4. I'm on an outs of a
Tyler.
4. I'm on the outs of a 4. It
First
doesn't
vote.
matter.
I
would
need
have to
everyone.
race anyways.
Listen,
I would
we're
be
at the
forced to
elimination
vote.
ceremony. Save your thoughts for after. First vote. Kyler. Second vote. Pranoy. Third vote. Kyler. Fourth vote. Kyler has been eliminated.
So dumb. I
I'm
can't
sorry,
wait.
Kyler, but
This is
on
going to be
you, baby.
awesome. This is going to be
Tyler, this is
awesome to
on
watch. I
you.
can't wait. I'm going to laugh in both of your faces. This is going to be fucking awesome. All right, bye.
No, but like, listen, Kyler,
Oh.
you had. Oh, he didn't even want to
Sure.
listen. He didn't even want to listen. Kyler had the opportunity to get the tiebreaker last round and
Yeah.
destroy
That's
safety, and Sophia would be gone. Kyler was trying to play a big brain mastermind, and he fucked
I
it
want
up.
hands up
I
still.
said that immediately too. I was like, "Oh, he destroyed it." Why?
No, he
Hands
kept
up
it. I was
still.
like, why
No.
did you keep it?
Yeah.
No, I meant the
He should
tiebreaker.
have. He should have either given it to Pranoy or he should have bought the tiebreaker and kept safe. I mean,
No, that
destroyed
I
safety.
commented about the tiebreaker immediately. I was like, "No tiebreaker." Bold.
Right. When he was like, I don't know, and he was like, I'm not gonna do it. I was like, are you?
I was like,
dumb?
"Oh, bold."
Just getting Kyler's decision. Just to make it fundamentally clear, Pranoy cannot receive another double up. Okay.
Like on
I
either
don't
end of
think
it.
it was going to come my way either.
Pranoy has
But
to use
I wonder if I'm gonna double up next round.
can we put down our
this.
hand?
And
That
I
was-
want
that was-
more.
That discussion was too much game theory for me. I was
Right.
in circles in my head. I was like,
What
Uh,
circles? It was very straightforward.
I know, but there's arguments again. It's not necessarily straightforward at all. Y'all are just assuming that like so many variables are gonna work a certain way so that happens. There's so many different ways that can go still.
If you say so.
Again, I haven't played, so who am I actually? Okay, I have
I'm
no.
having a good time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy to be here.
So after a successful double up play, Pranoy now has 33 steps, taking Kyler's 16.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Sophia. I'm not going for safety. I really feel like it's in the best interest for us two to work together from this point forward. Like, this is gonna be really hard for either one of us to catch them. And they've already announced that they planned this game out from the beginning, and everything has gone their way. So,
Say that. I didn't say that.
I mean, Josh said it and you agreed, so it's the same thing.
Well, he said about us three mapping the game together, and that's what I nodded my head.
Yes, Josh literally said word for word, we mapped this game out forever from the beginning. Everything we said has happened. I have not lied to you. You can trust me. And you agreed. So
Hands
That's-
up, no
that's the
messages,
fact.
no direct messages.
Still facts.
I mean, that's all I had today. We can
No,
keep
it
going.
makes sense.
I mean,
Oh, y'all, do y'all have something to dispute that? Did you not say that, Josh?
Pranoy, I'm totally down to 6. Both of us 6 are weighted immunity here. I can even agree on the bet beforehand, and then we can
Right,
literally
right.
go in tied with Sophia in the end or something close to it.
Yeah,
So it's completely
yeah, I'm fine with
totally
that.
down for that. 'Cause
Same.
We
I'm fine
literally,
with
we literally got each other to the end here. I think that's respectful and it'll make for a compelling.
Yeah.
game.
I agree.
Do what you gotta do.
Hey,
It is.
guys, on making the final four. There is no direct messages allowed for the rest of the season, so any conversation needs to be done on call. So I don't want to see any messages. Please don't cheat and go to private one-on-one messages, just out of respect for the game. Have some fun with it. You guys are in the final four. Let's do this. First up in cycle 4 is Price.
3.
So you've done
Where's
3
the,
steps, and you're on.
Is there a tiebreak vote, please?
Yes, I put it up here. It is on
Oh,
space
sorry, I
14.
didn't look up. I'm like
Yep.
have my
Sorry, I
little,
didn't announce it. All right.
sorry, I have like a
Next
little
up is
board because I need
Pranoy.
visuals.
So just to be clear, we are not DMing from now.
No DMing anymore. Snitch on anyone that is private DMing, and we will face some penalties.
Rules are rules. I get it.
Okay, Pranoy, you're up.
I'll take 6.
You're on space 6, and you have 27 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
3.
You're on space 3, and you have 4 steps. Next up, we have Josh.
6.
You're on space 6, and you have 24 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
3.
You're on space 6, and you have 7 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
I'll take 6 again.
You are on space 12. Would you like to steal?
No.
Next up is Josh.
6.
Space 12, and you have 18 steps. Would you like to steal?
No, I'll leave it.
Next up is Price.
3.
You're on space 6, and you have negative 47 steps. Next up is Price again.
3.
You're on space 9, and you have negative 43 steps. Next up is Sophia.
Sorry. Let's go. 5. No, sorry. I'm sorry. 3.
You're on space 9, and you have 10 steps. Next up is Josh.
4. You can mirror me.
You're on
from that.
space 16, and you have 17 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
What happened to space 6, Josh?
I just told him to amend the plan because you're doing
Yeah.
3s instead of 6s, which I thought you were definitely.
What made you think I would take 6s?
I thought you were gonna go for immunity. That's what I would do.
I'll
I don't know.
hold on. Just give me a second to think.
Wait, did somebody
I'll
do
take,
for me?
I'll take why is my map so bad? Okay, I'll take 5.
Right, on space 17, and you have 18 steps. I think I just messed up the math. Price has negative 44 instead of
Okay.
negative 43. Grayson's texting me that you're at negative 44. So,
Shout out to Grayson.
okay. So Pranoy just went. I updated this. Pranoy, how many? I updated it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you're at space 17. You went 5.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
All right.
was at 20. I have 21 steps. So minus 21 minus. Hold on. That would be 19. No, that is 18. Sorry.
Yep. Next up is Sophia.
3.
You're in space 12. Would you like to steal?
Yeah, I'll steal from Pranoy.
All right, you're on Pranoy now has 13 steps, and Sophia has 18. Next up is Pranoy.
I'll take 3.
Pranoy is on space 20 and has 16 steps. Next up is Josh. Josh?
I know, I hear you. I'm in my head
Okay.
for a second. I'm sorry. My hands are up.
You're good. You just zoned out. That was it.
No, I'm not zoning. I'm just trying to do math.
Okay.
I'll just do 3.
All right, you're in at 19 spaces and you have 20 steps. Next up is Price.
3.
Space 12, would you like to steal?
Of course. I'm still from Joshy Washy.
Right, that means you're at negative 36 and Josh has 15. Re-randomizing. Next up is Price again.
3.
It's 15 and you're negative 33. Next up is Sophia.
2.
Space 14, you have 20 steps. Would you like to purchase the tie-breaking vote?
Yes, please.
Right, you now have 10 steps, but you have the tie-breaking vote. Congratulations. Next up is Pranoy.
Yeah, hold on. I'll take. I'll go with 6.
All right, you're now at space 26 and you have 10 steps. Next up is Josh.
Oh, I guess Price Price went this round, right? Sorry, Price.
What? What does that have to do with me?
Because I have to stay 7 steps ahead of you, ideally.
How many steps do you want to take? How many spaces do you want to go?
I'll go 3.
Okay, so you're on space 22 and you have 18 steps. All right, re-randomizing. Next up is Sophia.
2.
Space 16, you have 12 steps. Next up is Josh.
Five.
Space 27 and you have 15 steps. Next up is Price.
3.
You're on space 18. Would you like to steal?
Of course.
From
Right,
who?
and Josh-
All right, you're on negative 25 and Josh has 10. Next up is Pranoy.
I'll take.
You guys can take ones. I'm gonna take 3s the whole time. Like, you don't have to worry about me.
I'll take 3.
Space 29, you have 13 steps. Re-randomizing. Next up is Price.
3.
Space 21 and you have negative 22.
What?
Next up is Sophia.
Oh, that is right. I can't do math.
Sorry. I can't do math either. 5.
All right, you're on space 21 and you have 9 steps. Next up is Pranoy. Oh, you only have one option. Sorry. Please, you had a pen and paper ready. You are now competing for safety. Next up is Josh.
3.
All
right. Please take a picture of the board if you need it. Josh and Pranoy will now compete in the safety auction. Just give you guys like 5 seconds. Wait till phones go down. Let Pranoy get theirs. All right. All right, Pranoy and Josh. At this time, Sophia and Price, please keep your hands up, as well as no DMs anymore. Please write down the number you'd like to bid of how many steps you're willing to risk for safety. Final 4. Once you're ready, give me a thumbs up.
Y'all could both put 0 and just tie, or y'all could both put 25. It's up to you. I don't know your plan.
No communicating at this time. All right, thumbs are up. Let me see them nice and close to the screen. In 3, 2, 1, show. 5-0. So congratulations, Pinoy. You have won safety for the round. What are you thinking?
I'll keep it.
Is that an official decision?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations, Prannoy. You are going to see the final 3 cycle. You go there with 9 steps. So congratulations. As for the rest of you, Price, Sophia, Josh, one of you will leave the game. What are you guys thinking? I'm getting the vibe that it could be Price right now. Would I be?
I mean,
incorrect in
that's the
assuming?
vibe that's been out there, but I'm voting Josh, and I'm going to use the double up on me and Josh. So, yeah, that's what.
Oh, that's not cool.
I mean, I don't know what Sophia wants to do, but I already said I was voting Josh this round. So
Oh.
I'm voting Josh this round. I don't care.
Not that it would matter, but did anybody buy the tiebreaker thing? I missed it.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't.
Yeah, I know it
three.
doesn't matter, but still.
Sophia
you got
did
it?
purchase the tiebreaker vote. So in the event there's a tie, Sophia will be the
God
deciding
damn,
vote.
Price.
So Price, you're claiming to
mean,
have the
hey.
double up right now.
No,
I'm
I know
planning
what
to
you
have the
just
double
did.
up.
I know what you just did.
What
You
did I
just
just
made me-
do?
You just made me choose between winning and voting out Sophia.
No, I didn't.
And you made Sophia choose between winning and voting out me.
I never did that.
That's exactly what you just did. That was fucked.
I did no such thing. But yeah, I'm voting out Josh no matter what. I don't know. Like,
There's no
y'all have any-
decision then, Sophia. Let's just vote him out. I'm fucked.
I
It's
mean,
fine.
if that's what y'all want to do.
Sophia, what are your thoughts? Do you have anything? What are you thinking? So Sophia, Price is saying that he has the double up.
Okay.
I can't confirm that at all. He's saying it, and he's saying he's going to use it on Josh. So in the event one of them is voted out,
They combine their steps.
they combine their steps. So Josh will either lose 22 steps, or Price will gain 13 steps.
So we'll go to
Yeah,
negative
but,
9.
you know,
Okay, so Josh will lose 20.
Either
How
one
do you
of us.
approach this,
The
Sophia?
price definitely has that double up because I don't have it. I can't have it. I don't think Josh has it. And if you know that you don't have it, so of course Price has it. So and of course he's
100% where
gonna
Kyler
use
would have thrown it to.
because strategically it is the only move that Price has for him right now. So he has to do what is good for his team.
Right. Okay.
so what are your thoughts? Any thoughts? Nobody's making a plea. Like, I don't know. My vote could change. I could use the double up in a different way, but nobody's making a plea.
Well, I'm safe. So
Well, you're
I'm
voting
just-
Josh.
Sophia, I don't even think we entertain this. I officially vote Price.
You can't officially vote yet. I haven't
Okay,
officially done it.
I'm pre-officially voting Price.
Okay.
So mad you just did that.
No, you're sitting pretty. You don't got to worry about this.
No, it's cool. It's just damn.
And Prannoy is sitting with them steps too, which is crazy, right?
No, they'll be tied. Or I think because
Prannoy has
Yeah.
9 steps. Prannoy just
Oh,
lost
they are
5.
tied. I forgot.
yeah.
So it should
So
be,
Josh-
according to my tally, I have Sophia and Prannoy at 9, Josh at 13, Price negative 22.
Come on, Sophia. The real thing. The real.
Josh.
Does
will
anyone
have-
have any final pitches before we get moving on?
Wait, I'm trying to think. If I go, Josh will have negative
Negative
what?
9.
5? 9? What is 7? Yeah, 9. Okay. It took me a minute. So
So,
if
like,
I go,
where-
Josh will have
where-
negative 9. If Josh goes, I'll have negative 9.
Hold on. Like I know I also benefited from this rule, but like whoever goes, they take the other person's complete stack of steps, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
In the eliminated
So I have
person.
this question. I have a question. Sophia.
Yes, Price.
Sophia, would you rather go into the final three with me locked in as your ally? Or would you rather go to the final three with Josh and Pranoy locked in as allies?
Right.
Which do you think would work better in your favor? That's just my question. Because I don't want to use the double up on you because Josh will still vote me out and you would.
Didn't you already use the, you just.
I haven't officially done anything yet.
You didn't officially use it. Okay.
I didn't officially do anything. I just want to know because if I did use it on you, that would just give Josh and Pranoy the win. And I don't want to do that.
Right.
But if you don't want to vote with me, I would much rather give the win to them. I'm just like spitballing because you're not saying anything. You're not giving me anything. Just here.
I think the voting happens after it has been officially used or not used, right? Yeah. So that, yeah.
But I would really love to see Josh go home right now. Either way, you'll still be in the running to win because I'll be stealing from Pranoy the entire round.
Right.
Okay. Does anyone need any more questions? Anyone need to hear anything from anyone? Not hearing anything. All right. At this time, if the double up holder wants to step forward, reveal themselves.
Yeah, I only want to answer that question because I don't have a vote and clearly
so double up holder.
This is the most logical thing in my mind. So I'm gonna use the double on myself and Josh.
All right, is that official?
Yeah, it's official.
Okay. So Price and Josh are now doubled up for this vote. If one of them is eliminated, the other will gain the step count. So at this time, please open your DMs and send me your votes to eliminate. Please say official once you locked in your vote.
Good luck.
Sophia, I need your vote.
Sorry.
All three of you, in fact.
Pranoy, you say you would have voted me?
Okay.
I
have the votes. Everyone's hands, please, up. Thank you all for playing. This has been a fun night. We are on track to finish within 2 hours as I planned. So thank you guys for cooperating, moving fast. But we have an elimination, final four. First vote. Price. Second vote, Josh. Third vote, Josh.
Oh,
Josh, you have
Sorry.
been eliminated.
I got worried that you could both do me, and I figured if it was a 1-1-1 tie, the only way was if Price was lying, if he had his vote on me and you had your vote on Price, it would be a tie, and then I would have the breaker. Sorry.
no, it's all good. I probably would have just sat there and threed and then stolen from both of you equally and let it play out however it would have. But I wouldn't have targeted either of you. So I don't know if Price is going to follow through with that. We'll see what happens. But either way, it was super fun. That was like different than anything I've ever played. And I'm super glad I did it. And obviously y'all are awesome. So that was fun.
Love you. Sorry.
All good. Bye, guys.
Congratulations to the final three cyclists. I am impressed. Price, Pranoy, Sophia, welcome to the final three cycle. This is the cycle where losers usually lose and the winners come out on top. This dictates how this end game is going to play out. Who's going to be pitching to who's going to be safe. So take your time with your decisions. You have all the time in the world within reason. Let's have a good final three cycle. Good luck.
Dominic, this round plays like usual, like the previous rounds, right? Like
correct.
Like we still fight for immunity if we can. We still can steal. All these things happen, right? Nothing different is happening.
Yep. Nothing's ever different. The only thing different now is that since two double ups have been played, Josh does not give out a double up. Double ups are dead. No more double ups this season. So you don't got to worry about that. I am going to screen share the board. We can organize. Feel free to talk if you want. So Josh has been eliminated. This means that the 13 steps Josh once had now go to Price. So Price, you have -9. So only an 18 step difference.
Only an
between all of
18.
you.
Oh my god.
Price, that was impressive. Good job.
I mean, I didn't do anything.
No, your pitch did. So good job.
What pitch? I don't recall.
The tiebreaker step for this cycle is on space 21. Still can steal. Double up is no longer in play. Never even used these, but whatever. Live and you learn. All right. First up, let me pull up the randomizer. Grayson, text me if I've done anything wrong. I feel like I'm going to miss something huge soon on accident. But next up, or first up in the final 3 cycle of strategic aspect 1 is Pranoy.
Oh, okay. 6.
You're on space 6 and you have 3 steps. Next up is Sophia.
3.
You're on space 3 and you have 12 steps. Next up is Price.
3.
Did you say 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're at -6 steps. Next up is Sophia.
3.
You're on space 6 and you have 15 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
3.
You're on space 9 and you have 6 steps. Next up is Price.
3.
You're on space 6 and you have -3 steps. Re-randomizing. Next up is Price again.
3.
You're in space 9 and you have, congratulations, 0 steps.
It took so long.
Next up is Sophia.
This Price.
3.
You're on space 9 and you have 18 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
3.
In space 12 and you have 9 steps. Would you like to steal?
Definitely steal from Sophia. You don't want her to get the tie-breaking vote right now.
Hold on. I'm at, my step count is 12, right? Or 9?
You're at 9.
I was previously at 6. Okay. Um,
I'm just,
I,
no, you should steal from Sophia right now.
I don't want to like steal right now.
You don't want to steal?
No.
Okay. Re-randomizing. Next up is Pranoy again.
3.
Let me just check something, make sure I didn't miss anyone. Oh, shit. Okay, yep. You said you're on 3?
Yes.
All right, you're on space 15. You have 12 steps. Next up is Price.
3.
On space 12, you have 3 steps. Would you like to steal?
Yeah, I'm gonna steal from Pranoy.
Okay, Pranoy now has 7 steps. Next up is Sophia.
3.
You're on space 12 and you have 21 steps. Would you like to steal?
Yeah, from Price.
All right, you have 26 steps.
You have
And
8. He has 7.
Price has 3 steps. Next up is Price.
6.
You're on space 18 and you have -3 steps. Would you like to steal?
Sophia.
All right. 2, right. All right. Next up is Sophia.
Let's go. Sorry, like, is there like a time limit? It's like a,
No. I mean, just
Okay.
within reason.
Yeah, no, obviously reasonable. I just wasn't sure.
So you're like, I need 25 minutes.
For the viewers, the double up is no longer in play. Remaining is Sophia, Pranoy, and Price.
Let's go with four.
Space 16, and you have 20 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
3.
Space 18, would you like to steal?
No.
All right. Next up is Sophia.
Mm. Three.
On space 19, you have 23 steps. Next up is Price.
3.
On space 21, you have 5 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
3.
On space 21, you have 13 steps. Would you like to purchase the tie-breaking vote?
Okay. I need like a minute to think.
Take your time. You got a minute. For the viewers, the tiebreaker vote is on space 21, where Pranoy is at. If Pranoy takes it, Pranoy will drop to 3 steps because the tiebreaker vote costs 10.
I'm just saying the tie-breaking vote be really important in this round.
I think this is going to be a game winning or losing decision. But I think I would like to purchase it.
You're going to purchase it officially?
Yes.
Okay. Pranoy now drops to 3 steps, but has acquired the final tie-breaking vote. Right. Next up, we have Sophia.
Sorry, I'm texting my girlfriend. Okay.
Hands up, everyone, please.
And the tie-breaking vote has been purchased.
Yes, by Pranoy.
I just got it, Sophia.
Sorry.
Take your time. Not me speaking for the host.
I'll go 4.
4. You're on space 23 and you have 22 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
3.
You're on space 24 and you have 6 steps. Would you like to steal?
It's like evening out the field a bit. Like I'll take some from Sophia.
All right. You now have 11 steps.
Because the gap
So-
is so wide.
Sophia,
And Sophia won.
has 17. Next up is Price.
Trace. Is that how you say it? Is it Trace?
Yep.
Oh.
Spanish. All right. Would you like to steal?
Yeah, I'm still from Sophia.
All right. That puts Sophia at 12 steps and Price in the lead with 13 steps. Next up, we have Price again.
Six.
Hands up. You have now locked your spot in the safety auction. 7 steps. Next up, we have Sophia.
Sorry. Thinking. 1.
All right, you are now on space 24. You have 12. You have 13 steps. Would you like to steal?
Yeah. From. I'll steal from. Hanoi.
All right, is that official?
Yeah.
All right. You now have 18 steps while Pranoy drops to 6.
No worries.
Next up is Pranoy.
I'll take give me a moment.
Pranoy, I'll say this. If you go into the safety auction with me, you are guaranteed final 3 because I'm going to keep safety and you have the tiebreaker.
Do you mean?
What?
Guaranteed
I'm just saying,
final
you go into the safety auction with me, you're guaranteed final 2 because you have the tiebreaker vote. I'm getting safety and I'm going to keep it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I would just take
right.
it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out the math. Just give me a moment.
If it makes you feel better, I'll go to 0. I'll lose as many steps as I need so we have the exact same amount. And that way we start off the final cycle at the same time.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. Hold on, I just need 30 seconds to think without nobody talking to me.
Mhm.
I'll take
If you
I'll take
if you do 6, you'll be at 0 and Price.
And I'll lose 7 steps in the auction to get safety.
Sophia, what are you
But-
thinking?
I mean, I guess you're safe no matter what, Pranoy, because I do believe that I wouldn't say you're not going to be the vote first of all.
Right.
And second
I
of
hope so.
all, if Price keeps safety, then it's just us. You vote me out.
Mhm.
Easy. Same thing if Price loses the safety in the auction, same thing. So I do think if me and Price go up against each other in the auction, you have a better shot because we are both going to be losing more steps because we're probably going to be bidding more. competitively against one another.
I don't believe that because I'm not gonna bid more competitively. I gave Pranoy my deal, and I'm gonna stick to it. If Sophia wants to lie and say she'll do something like that, I mean, look at her. She got 18 steps. She got to say something.
I mean, I do.
But
I think and also we could lose 50 in the auction. You have to keep that in mind as well.
no, you
Right.
can't.
Or is that just the person who? Sorry, I'm not. I've never played this before.
We used to be able to lose 50. We can't lose that much anymore.
I'll take 3.
Pranoy, you're taking 3. Is that official?
That's official.
Okay. That puts you at 27 steps, or 27 on space 27 with 9 steps. All right, let me go. Do I need to re-randomize? Yes, all right. Next up is, let me check something. Sophia.
Sorry, I'm saying goodnight. Six.
All right, that concludes the cycle.
What would you feel comfortable in if you want to go for? Okay, already. No, nothing. I was saying whatever is fine with whatever decision you take.
You guys want to take a picture of the
Oh yeah.
the board?
Because you are in the lead anyway.
Okay. Stop and screen share. This means that Price and Sophia, you guys will compete in the last safety auction. Please grab a pen and paper.
Again.
Take your time to think about it. This is a game of human mathematical prediction, probability. Can't even speak anymore. What do you think the other person will do? There's also no communicating at this time, so don't even try, please. Price has to be thinking, what is Sophia gonna pick? And what could I put that's potentially gonna combat that to give me a chance to win this game? Sophia's thinking, what can I put to win this game? Thinking, what are they gonna put so I win this game? That's all that's going on right now. Pranoy, you have the tie-breaking vote. So in the event safety is kept, there's only 2 people voting and you'd send someone home. Does that give you an extra wall of confidence in this vote?
Does. It's not 100%, but I definitely feel a bit safer with that being in my corner. I would be more afraid if that was not.
Tiffany. I wish
Right
we could
now.
Tiffany.
No, I'm gonna mute you guys. All right, but Pranoy, step counts are very close. You are in the middle. If you and Price, obviously the auction is going to influence the step counts, but you and Price, it would come down to a randomizer. You and Sophia could potentially go down to a double randomizer. So in the event you win the first randomizer, you have to win it again. But they're about to auction off some steps potentially, could change everything. But lots of possibilities right now. I don't really want to say every possibility, but I'm thinking of some right now. I really just want you guys to write down your numbers at this time. I want to find out what's going to happen. I'm very interested. Sophia, can I get a thumbs up? I need it. I need you to.
Sophia, you can and you will.
This is big. This is big. I'll give another 30 seconds maximum. We're hitting the 2-hour mark right now. So sorry, viewers, I lied a little bit. We'll go a little over, maybe about 10 minutes, but try to speed it through.
Take a picture of this final stream.
Okay, Sophia, please write down a number. Price, you have your number? Okay, on the count of 3. All right, so you're both ready? Thumbs up. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Show it nice and close to the screen. Wow. Okay, you guys can unmute.
My thought process is we destroy safety, we vote out Pranoy, we go head to head like we planned in final 2. Tiebreaker vote doesn't matter anymore.
That's true.
So,
I
Sophia,
didn't
you wrote
think
down
we were gonna-
13, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Sophia, you are now at -1 steps. Price, you were at 7 steps. Pranoy, you were at 9 steps. Sophia,
On my left.
you have safety. What would you like to do with it?
I did not think that you would give that many steps up. If I
Right.
would have known, I
That
would
was
have given up some too.
Sophia,
I thought you were gonna try to go to 0. That's why
That
I
was a
just-
miscalculation on my
yeah,
part.
I thought you were gonna.
Sophia, like we had this thing from the start, and I would like to go ahead with it.
No, y'all
Uh,
did not. We were there when Pranoy sat there with Josh and said they had a final 2 and they were plotting.
I never said that.
one of the-
I never. Okay.
You
I'll let Price
agree.
first,
You
then I'll go.
agree. It's okay, babe. It's okay. It was said out loud. Like you don't have to change it up now. Like we know, we have the facts. It's on candid camera. We can go back and look on the stream. It's there. Sophia, destroy safety. We vote out Pranoy. Me and you duke it out.
I mean, I do believe
Can
that
I
is,
speak now?
That's your best option because
That
I
is-
Uh-huh.
have more steps than him
Can
anyway.
I speak now? Without
yes.
getting interrupted? Yeah. So Sophia, we never said a final 2 like me and Josh, as you know it. Like none of that thing happened. Price is definitely going to say that just to rile you up. My loyalty, like I only had this alliance with you and Josh, and of course Josh is gone. And if it makes you comfortable, I am ready to lose my steps at the first chance I get in the next round. I'll level it out because sometimes in this game, loyalty also means something, and it won't be too much of a difference because like I'm just at 9 and you'll be that, and I'll just like lose my steps by picking 6. So at the end, step counts would matter, and we will be even that way. I hope you give me
1-6,
chance
I'm back
to,
at
like,
0. 1-6, I'm back at 0. We're even, and then you can still.
there were
Right.
multiple chances. There were multiple chances of me getting you out, and I didn't because I only trusted you and Josh in this game.
Mhm.
That was my only trust.
This is not a
buster.
game about trust,
So-
Pranoy. This is a game about steps, and you have the most.
I know, but we all are almost even right now. So would you like to like honor your ally who has had your
Or you would
back
like to
from
vote out the
day
person that has the most
so
steps.
or who like yeah. So I am completely trusting you. If you want to take safety, you can do that. I'm not going to tell you to do whatever you are. You are a strong, independent woman. You can
I'm
make
letting
your
you know
decision.
right now, I'm voting Pranoy no matter what you do.
I obviously am electing Price. There is no question of ever.
I mean,
like,
I have the least amount of steps, so voting me would be stupid for either of you.
absolutely. Like even if you did not, I would have never.
And I do
And
believe that.
yes, so my loyalty has been from day one with you, and I hope you honor that. If you want to keep safety, keep safety. If you don't want to keep safety, if you want to vote with me, that is also fine. I won't tell you what to do, but I hope you take the fun because I would have done the same.
Okay, I'm gonna move this along. Sophia, what do you decide to do with safety?
I was gonna ask first, would you actually take 6 steps in the first turn?
Yeah, I'm
100%.
I'm taking
100%.
sixes all next round.
Huh?
My
I'm
word is
taking
my
sixes all next round. I'm
my
trying
word
to.
is what has been represented. I would 100% take 6 steps at the first chance I get.
Okay.
Okay, Sophia, you have a
I would
decision.
not trust Pranoy. Pranoy has already been caught in several lies this game. I have not.
What
Wait,
are
tell me
the-
one lie. Which lie?
Oh, yeah,
Tell
wait,
me
what are
one
the
lie.
lies? No,
What?
this is actually gonna very much help my decision. What lies?
Pranoy had the double up because he lied to Manny. That was
So
his
Sophia,
first
tell me
lie
about
that was
that.
brought out loud. Literally out loud.
Sophia?
Pranoy had an alliance with final 2 with Kyler. Another lie that got caught.
What?
Pranoy had a
I never said.
Tyler, literally, why are you keep pretending like these things weren't said out loud? Like, why do you pretend like these things weren't said out loud?
If Tyler was my final two, why would I vote him out? Why would I?
Because you had a final two with everybody. Like I said, live.
No.
I mean, Pranoy's actions have spoken throughout this entire game.
That Pranoy is playing with his best interest in mind. That Pranoy is playing with his best interest.
Sophia already knew about my double up and what I was to do with it. Like, it's not a surprise for her. It's not a news.
Okay, I'm just reiterating that Pranoy has been caught and trivialized this game and has been playing with Pranoy's best interest in mind, no matter what. You see me go all the way into the high negatives, taking sixes. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
So why would you?
You've never seen Pranoy go under like 10 steps. Pranoy's had the tiebreaker vote 3 out of 5 cycles.
I have been with like 6 and 7 steps under 10 completely for this cycle. So
I'm just saying, Pranoy has been doing the math all game to make sure Pranoy's in the best position to win.
You definitely can't let through this again. Like, he has been getting by round and round and round by sweet talking people. He is very articulate.
I don't sweet talk people. I use logic. Like, these are facts. These are facts that I've clearly stated that have taken place.
You have like put yourself at final 3. So I don't need to like speak anymore because like I completely know where I stand with Sophia and I made a complete deal. I will use 6 steps.
Pranoy has the most steps. It will be easier for you to catch me than it's going to be for you to catch him. No matter what. No matter what Pranoy says, it's going to be easier for you.
I'm losing 6 steps ahead and I'm losing 6 steps and then I can do whatever. Also, the second opportunity.
So you're only going to lose 6 steps once. You're only going to lose 6 steps once. Okay.
Can I speak without getting interrupted?
I'm just reiterating what you said. You spoke.
I'll do 6 steps. And I'll also let Sophia dictate what my next step would be, if that's what she feels comfortable with. So,
do you honestly believe that? You believe that? You believe that?
Sophia,
the thing is, Pranoy has not lied to me once. However, would I lie about that? Absolutely.
My thing is, I already guarantee I'm taking 6s.
That's not my game. I always play a very upfront, transparent game. If you want to trust that, that's great. But I would really love for us to get to final 2 and one of us win, because that would be great. And
I just don't see why you would want to keep the person who has the most steps.
It's not a huge difference, and I'm going to lose by steps anyway.
My thing is, it's a 2-step difference, and I do believe you are entirely a numbers person, whereas Pranoy would follow through.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
I think you're strategically going to take the perfect amount of steps every time.
Exactly.
When have you seen me do that this game?
You've used everything perfectly to get from the vast negatives to now where you're.
All I did was take 3s. That's all I did was take 3s and steal.
That's what you're gonna do next.
Pranoy has been strategically adding up his step count so he can get the tiebreaker vote every single time. I haven't done that.
I have always lost my steps to get tiebreaker to save my alliance. That is what I do. Like, when I say something, I follow through.
Okay, well, the alliance is dead. This is final 2, babe. You want me to honestly believe that you're gonna lose all of this
people's back. Like, the people who have brought you to final 3, you also need to have their back. And Price has strategically stolen from people to get him where he is, to put him in a great position. He has strategically made sure that he has less.
I'm not gonna argue this anymore. Like, the decision is on Sophia. The decision is that Sophia truly believed the person with the most steps was just going to give them all away so Sophia can catch up. Or does Sophia believe that me, the person who's been taking 6, is trying to get to 30, is going to do the same thing they've been doing?
Why would you do that in the final round? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's how you get to 30. I'm just trying to get to 30.
Can I look at the rules? Hold on. How does is the final round different?
No, the final round is different.
Whoever reaches 30 and then
whoever has the most at that point wins. So I'm just trying to get to 30 as quick as possible. That's my goal.
My goal is to make sure that we are as even as possible, and then we duke it out from here.
And then we duke it out. Okay.
That doesn't make sense, Sophia. That's literally how
Well,
many.
but you're not making sense either because you're telling me that you're taking all sixes, and I know you're not stupid.
Okay, listen.
You're
I
not
want to explain it to you real quick.
Okay, please do.
So, Manny won his last game because
Okay.
the person who was in the final three with him said the same thing. Manny said that to that person. Manny did not do that. Manny literally took all the steps he needed to get to 30 without giving up any steps. I'm telling you, I'm taking sixes. I'm telling you 100% I'm taking sixes.
Sophia, the deal that I made to you, I 100% would, like, I swear on anything that I love, I would pull through that deal. If that doesn't confuse you, then I have to say.
So, Sophia, what this man is telling you right now, Pranoy is trying to say that no, he's going to let you dictate his step count. Do you honestly believe Pranoy is just going to sit there and let you dictate?
But
his
do
step
I
count?
believe that you're going to take sixes when that makes no sense?
That may not make sense to you, but I'm being honest.
Okay, let me be very clear with the deal that I'm proposing to Sophia. Sophia, my deal is the first opportunity I get, I would lose 6 steps.
Okay.
You get that? And the next, my second opportunity is that I would let you dictate what my second step should be. After that, it will be plain and simple and we all even it up. I'm not going to say that I'm going to be taking 6 every time because I'm also here to win.
Right.
I hope you understand this logic.
Oh my
and
goodness,
this is the
Pranoy.
deal.
Okay, Pranoy,
I-
if that's what you believe, I'll let you say that. But I'm letting Sophia know my goal is to get the 31st. That's my goal. My goal is
Well,
to get.
can you tell me
31st.
why?
Because if I get to 30 faster than you and you still haven't caught up to me, I still win. That's just my
But I'll
goal.
obviously,
Yeah, 3
obviously be
minutes.
caught up to you because you're going to be losing 6. That makes no sense. And
I
you just
mean-
said Manny lied about that, and then he won. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you facts. I'm giving you how I plan on playing out this round. Pranoy is
This has
giving
been
you
for so
all-
long. I won't like put up with this anymore. So like we can just like
Okay,
wait if Sophia is done.
You could both be lying to me.
and Pranoy has more
I
steps.
Price, I don't think you're
Okay.
stupid, and I don't think you're going to be.
I
taking
mean, if you
steps.
want to do that, that's up to you. I'm just giving you the facts. I'm letting you know Pranoy has the most steps. I'm the closest to you, and I'm giving you my strategy to get to the end. I'm not saying I'm gonna sit up here every round and like ask you what I should do every round so you catch up to me. I'm letting
You
you know.
did say that. You were saying that you would
Alright,
be 6. Yes, Sophia has a decision.
Well, I'm obviously going to destroy safety.
Is that official?
Yes.
Okay, safety has been destroyed. At this time, Sophia, did you have anything else to say?
No.
Okay, at this time, please submit your votes
Wait, we time to vote now?
to eliminate.
Oh my god! I thought we were gonna get more time to talk.
I'll give you some more time. I'll give you 2 minutes. Got till 16. Feel free to talk.
So I don't need to like do anything else. I
I
don't
was
need
just-
anything.
I just wanted to ask a question. Pranoy, are you planning on stealing?
Sorry.
Are you planning on stealing? Are you just gonna
Am I-
ask? Are you gonna ask Sophia if you can steal from her first?
I don't need to answer that question to you. Like I'm done talking about this. round.
I'm just
I'm-
asking the question. I'm just asking a question.
and I'm choosing not to answer that.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to put all the facts out there. Sophia knows my game.
Yeah.
Sophia understands how I play.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to her. I haven't lied to her yet.
Sophia also knows my game.
Okay. All right, I'm ready to vote. Never mind.
I already
Is everyone ready to
voted.
vote? Sophia,
I
you-
wanted to have a conversation, but I guess we conversed enough already. Nobody wants to talk anymore. So.
Right.
Sophia, are you ready to vote?
Oh my gosh, not my phone blowing up.
Sure.
All right. At this time, if you've already sent your vote, please send it again. Your official vote in my private DMs. Got about 30 seconds to send that vote. Okay.
Wait, no, that's the wrong name.
It's funny.
I can't spell. I'm sorry.
Price, I need your vote.
You can't spell my name.
All right. It is time for the elimination ceremony. Are you all ready? Price, you ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay. First vote, Price. Second vote, Pranoy. Third vote, Price. Price, you have been eliminated.
Congratulations, Pranoy. You were the person I wanted to win if it wasn't me. I told you that from week one. I really wish you would have went and took to the safety auction with me, and we could have been sitting there in the final two. But hey, you did what you had to do to get secure the bag, and it is what. Sophia, that was not the best move to make. You're not gonna catch up to Pranoy.
I don't think you were gonna ever take 6 steps.
My thing is Pranoy is two moves ahead of you, 2 whole moves ahead of you. I'm 1, but you're not gonna catch him. It's okay.
I know, but I do think that I have a shot of influence versus I think you're gonna.
Okay,
I don't know.
if that's what you believe.
I'm loyal to Pranoy.
But it was fun. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna go now.
Thank you so much for playing, Price. You killed it. Thanks for bringing the entertainment. As always. All right. Congratulations, Sophia and Pranoy. 2 rookies coming out swinging. So glad you guys played this game. So glad you guys are here. Thank you for giving it your all. It's been very, very fun to watch. All right. Share the screen. Hopefully everything looks right. Sophia at -1. Pranoy at 9. Let me pull up the randomizer. No tiebreaker vote anymore. So we'll just put NA. Still Steele. And only one person reaches 30 to conclude the cycle. So, Sophia, Pranoy. First up in the final cycle is Sophia.
3.
You're on space 3, and you have 2 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
Sophia, you are such a fool. I'm definitely never going to like make you look foolish after making that decision. I'll go to put through with my deal, so I'll take 6.
Thank you.
Is that official?
Yes.
Okay. Pretty sure that's right. All right. Next up is Pranoy.
Still going through my deal. What do you want me to do? Don't ask me to take 6, please.
I mean, I would love if you did take 6.
I would do it if you want me to, because that was the deal I put through. But if honesty matters to you, something like ask me something on the middle ground. But like I will do whatever you want. That's my
Okay.
Because I want to put through my deal.
I know. I'm sorry. Can you do 5?
I'll do 5.
Thank you.
Is that
Everything's
official,
off
Pranoy?
now, actually. So
Is that official, Pranoy? You're doing 5?
yeah.
All right, you're on space 11, and you have 0 steps. Next up is Sophia.
Okay. 3.
You're on space 6, and you have 5 steps. Next up is Sophia.
3.
You're on space 9, and you have 8 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
I'll take 1.
You're on space 12, and you have 1 step. Would you like to steal?
I'm stealing just because like I want to like even it out. So yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. I would do the same.
All right, next up is Sophia.
3.
On space 12, and you tie it at 6 steps. Would you like to steal?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, 3.
Pranoy,
Yeah.
that's 1 step. Sophia is at 11. So we've each gone 3. So wait, we're on the 4th turn, correct? Okay. So that means we're on the 5th turn because it went 333. Okay. All right, next up is Sophia.
Three.
You're on space 15 and you have 14 steps. Next up is Pranoy.
Give me a moment. Please.
Mhm.
I'll take 3.
1 second, guys. I might have made a mistake.
Wait, that's the update?
So it went round 1 and went 3 Sophia, Pranoy went 6. And then it went whatever. Sophia took 3, and then Pranoy took 5. Sophia took 3, Pranoy took 1. Not in that exact order. So my round 4, so I've this list has been randomized 4 times. Pranoy is up next from this point. I think I gave it to Sophia to go next. So at this point, Pranoy is up.
So this is the current score?
So
Wait.
you each have gone at this point 3 times. And so I randomized round 4. Next up would be Pranoy on my list.
No, like I'm asking, this is the current score? Like I have 6 and Sophia has 3 steps?
Yeah, how did that happen?
Because next up would have been Sophia. Or wait.
Yeah.
Sophia goes next because it's round 4. Sophia gets 3 steps. Sophia decides to steal from Pranoy. Okay. 11. And then Pranoy goes. No, yeah, this is where we're at. Pranoy needs to go here. I skipped Pranoy for this round. So Pranoy, at this point, you need to go. There we go.
So like
Sorry
this
for
is
that.
the current.
This is where we're at. This is where we're at. Yep. Instead of saying Pranoy, you're up next, I re-randomized and so let Sophia go again. But instead, no, it's Pranoy goes next.
So I'm just like spinning, I guess. I don't know whether this is going to work out, but never been good at maths. If I'm thinking right, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, I'll take 3 steps.
Okay, there we go. Now we're back on track. All right, now is where I would randomize. Good thing I screenshotted what the result was. And next up is Sophia now. Hello?
Yeah.
You're up, Sophia.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not making any mistakes. Yeah. Where am I? 12? Oh, yeah, 3. Sorry.
I got space 15, you have 14 steps. Next up is Prannoy.
3.
Got space 18, would you like to steal?
Yes.
All right, got space 12, and Sophia has 9. Re-randomizing. Next up is Sophia.
3.
And space 18, would you like to steal? All right, you have 17 steps. Prannoy has 7. Next up is Prannoy.
Wait. I'll take 3.
All right, space 21, and you have 10 steps. Next up is re-randomizing. Sophia,
3.
space 21, and you have 20 steps. Next up is Prannoy.
3.
And space 24, would you like to steal?
Yes.
And space 18, and Sophia has 25 steps. Next up is re-randomizing.
Wait, hold on. How? He doesn't have 25, I stole.
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
Oh, so 15. Thank you, guys. That's correct.
Not you giving me a cardiac arrest.
So Prannoy gained.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Next up, we have Sophia.
3.
That's just 24, and you have 18. Would you like to steal?
Yes.
All right. You have 23. Prannoy has 13. All right. Next up is Prannoy.
3.
That puts you at space 27 with 16. Next up is re-randomizing. Sophia.
3.
Space 27 with 20 steps. Next up is Prannoy.
Hold on. I'm trying to see if there's any way else for me. I don't think it is. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think the game's over. Sophia won.
Well, what would you like? What would you like to do?
I'm just trying to make sure that there is no other way I would win. Like, I don't think there is, but I just want to like make sure. Yes, because like whatever number of step I take, like Sophia is just going to. I don't know whether she knows the rules or not.
I need a decision.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
All right. Puts you at space 28 with 17 steps. Re-randomizing. Next up is Prannoy again. Quickly.
I'll take 1.
Space 29 with 18 steps. Next up is Sophia.
I'll take 3.
That concludes the cycle. And I am pleased to announce that congratulations, Sophia. You are the winner of Strategic Aspect Revival Season 1 with
Thank you.
29 steps to Pranoy's 18 steps. Congratulations.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you. Great job. I'm sorry.
I probably shouldn't have went by offering my second deal. Like, but I just panicked at that time and thought that you might take me out because I just saw you take out Josh. So
Right. No, I completely get it. I mean, because if you lied to me and didn't follow through with your deal, I would have 100% respected it. Like,
yeah.
You can
No, I would have completely gone through. Like the only thing that I probably regret in this game is offering you to dictate my second step. I still would have gone with my first step.
Yeah,
But
no,
like,
the one would have been probably more even for us.
Yeah. That is why I think I just got panicked, and you always learn from your mistakes. So next time,
I am going to wrap this up.
No, I respect
Thank
it. I love
you,
you.
Pranoy, for playing. It was such a pleasure meeting you, talking to you, having you play this game. I'm so glad you were able to play. You had it. You had it. You had the win right there. Most players in your position just say, sorry, Sophia, I'm going to take the threes and I'm going to win, you know, but you
Yeah.
stuck to your word, and Sophia pulled ahead over the steal and the steps. And congratulations, Sophia. You outsmarted the other 6 opponents. It was a very entertaining game strategically from you. I loved the Josh blindside. I personally didn't expect that coming. Very interesting. Great
Josh
double
and
up
I
play
always
on your
fuck each
part.
other over.
Pranoy, great double up play. Loved the social game. Loved seeing the boots. And it's crazy that the 2 rookies, excluding Josh, came out on top. So experience did not prove to beat you guys. So
Yeah.
this is a start of an era. If there was a scene to win, it was this one. There is going to be a vast winner circle. Pranoy, I hope to have you back in the future. Sophia, you're a great representation of this season. I think you dominated strategically, and I'm proud to say you are the first winner of Strategic Aspect Revival. Thank you so much for you both playing. For the viewers at home, thank you for watching. Hopefully I did a good job. To my DMs, if you'd like to play at SA Revival Games, tell your friends. Season 2, 3, 4, 5 are all casting, so just let me know. Thank you all to the other participants, and yes, I'm going to